एक बात तो मैं कहना भूल ही गया। नहीं, पान पराग नहीं, होम्योपैथी। जी हाँ, वही होम्योपैथी। और अब तो मेरे काफ़ी सारे सब्सक्राइबर अंग्रेजी जानते हैं। होम्योपैथी, वेयर मॉडर्न साइंस फेल्स, एलोपैथी फेल्स, homeopathy starts. As it is said, this comes to rescue to our canine distemper patients also. So let's visit to my blog, plutopetclinics.com. So here is my blog, plutopetclinics.com, and today we are going to see this canine distemper alternative cure. And here is the article. Among others, there is homeopathic remedies. Here it is written that I have written the alternative approach. Some homeopathic practitioners recommend remedies such as Cicuta, virosa, and Conium maculatum for managing neurological symptoms of canine distemper. However, it's important to note that scientific evidence supporting the efficiency of these treatments is limited. Now, how am I saying this? There is a research article from Namakal Veterinary College, Tamil Nadu, India. And it is the same university from where I have passed my degree of small animal critical care and emergency medicine. But the college is different. That is, it is Namakal Veterinary College, and there the Miss Dr. M. Geeta and Dr. G. Selvaraju has published this. Of course, it may seem unethical to some because homeopathy is not as much scientific, not regarded as much scientific. But what can we do? There are no other alternatives. In modern allopathic medicine, the max people best do is to euthanize. And if you do not want to euthanize, then you have to look for alternative cure for canine distemper. So this is the scientific paper. We won't go through all those scientific jargon. Only be concentrated on important few topics. Here they conducted an experiment with 52 dogs, and those were positive for CDV infection. Affected dogs were treated with antibiotic fluid therapy, vitamin B complex, and other associated symptomatic therapy. Oral administration of the homeopathic medicine, Cicuta virosa drops, Cicuta 30C, perhaps that is concentration, was followed in all afflicted dogs. So remarkable recovery, clinical recovery, including reduction in frequency of flexor spasms, chorea, and myoclonus. And that's how it happens because you may have noticed that there are localized seizures in case of dogs having the canine distemper infection. Hence, it is recommended that drops Cicuta 30C can be added with supplement, including vitamin B complex, for a minimum of 30 to 45 days to reduce the nervous sign of CDB infection in dogs and warrant future research on this subject. Maybe result and discussion section. If you see, all these dogs were previously unimmunized and not the normal kind of dogs. Immunized dogs rarely have this disease, thank God. So, all CD positive dogs in the present study were treated as per the recommendation of Green and Decaro. Some kind of scientist, maybe Green and Decaro. I have to see this is Green and Decaro. It is Missouri, USA, 2012. They have published an paper. They followed their protocol to counteract the secondary bacterial complications sequel to viral damage and as a secondary preventive measure to reduce the course of the disease and to prolong the life of the animal. Cicuta virosa, water hemlock, is recommended in homeopathic medicine for nervous symptom disorders like violent convulsion, triasmus, tetanus, and moaning and howling. in humans. That is, in human, it is recommended. And there is another scientist called Naveen Kumar and others used Conium maculatum for empirical treatment of CD affected dogs and reported clinical recovery. Now, away from this, I may remind you that water hemlock is poisonous to dogs. If anyone is planning to give that medicine directly, then your dog may suffer from death also. So it should be in the medicine form as in case of homeopathic, because they dilute in homeopathy medicine. What they do is that they dilute it so much that active components are very much less present in the solution. Anyway, as an empirical therapeutic measure, oral administration of drops Cicuta 30C to CD affected dogs in this study ended up in remarkable clinical recovery from nervous sign after 1 month to 45 days treatment. That's very wonderful. Scientific reports on the use of Cicuta 30C for CD affected dogs are still lacking. Of course, it is lacking. Hence, its use in CD affected dogs definitely needs some equivalence experimental epidemiological study, but palliative therapy combined with Cicuta for CD affected dogs definitely improved the condition and prolonged the life was proved in the present study. So that's enough. You may try this drug. It is available in commercially available. This wherever you find homeopathic medicine, you can try using those two drugs. That's Cicuta. Here is my. You can try having those. So the Cicuta virosa and Cicuta maculatum for. If you find no hope, then you can try these drugs. Otherwise, it is not recommended. Please consult your doctor, consult your vet before. Do not treat before treating your dog, or never ever treat your dog yourself. That's very hazardous. It may prove your dog's life. So, consulting and qualified vet is very much recommended. And thank you for watching this video.